Could have been.
Yeah, all right. I will call this public hearing to order. It is 6:34 p.m. on Tuesday, November 16th, 2021. We are here for a public hearing on zoning case number 2021-15MA regarding a major adjustment to a PUD. I'll note for the record that all three trustees are present for this. Mr. Miller, what do you have for us?
Yes, sir. Okay. As you stated, this is case number 2021-15MA. The applicant, Five Star Equity Investors, LLC, is requesting a major adjustment to their PUD. This is actually a very straightforward case. There's two items essentially we're going to be discussing tonight. First off, what we're looking at is the new subdivision that has been established, and the PUD that was approved by the Board of Trustees back in March, actually March 16th, under resolution number 2021-015. This is the PUD that was approved by consent decree. Okay, and with that came a zone change from B to B-2, and that had, as well as this remnant parcel here that was rezoned to O planned office. But the area that we're talking about tonight is the residential area. With the PUD1 and the cluster development setbacks that establish the 8-foot side yard setbacks for this development. That is in this area here that's highlighted in red. The applicant and home builder are proposing to reduce the side yard setbacks from 8 feet to 5 in order to facilitate adding an additional floor plan home model to this development. So let's see. In addition to that, and actually on this plan, you can see that they are proposing a revised location for the temporary construction easement to be used in the future. Originally, the construction easement that was established was, I believe, on lot 6, but it was more to the middle of the site. So they're pushing that towards Interstate 71. Okay. So there's not really a whole lot more information to tell you. There have already been, I believe, four home plans that have been through the Township Zoning Department and approved. Those should have been submitted to Hamilton County Building, but those are actually those have to do with with lots 1 through 5. The new lots, again, will have a wider variety of homes to choose from. Essentially, by reducing those side yard setbacks, we're creating a wider buildable area, so a different style home can be built. And actually, I think here, this is an example elevation of the new watermark home that's being proposed on the site. Okay. So the reason why that this is a major adjustment is with the B2 single-family residential zoning district, setbacks are specified at 8 feet. It's not a minor adjustment to change setbacks, so this had to be reviewed by Zoning Commission and Board of Trustees. Okay. In addition, we are establishing a new easement on Lot 11. No outside agency comments were required. I made the decision to keep this internal. The site was already vetted, and all utilities and taps are already in place, so there's no issue there. Zoning Commission did review this application on October 18th, and they did consider this major adjustment and recommended approval of the plan. At that meeting, we did have some members of the public attend, including representatives from the Sturbridge HOA, who spoke in favor of this application. So, with that being said, the home builder is looking to provide a wider buildable area to offer additional home plans with a wider footprint. Staff believes that facilitating development of these lots promotes the overall goals of the original consent decree, and therefore staff recommends approval.
All right. Any questions for Mr. Miller from anyone?
Scott, when are they going to break ground? They talking about breaking ground. When are they going to break ground?
On the site,
Yeah.
the ground has been
They're
broken.
starting to go, do you think?
They, yeah. So all of the taps are in at this point. The rough grading was being performed out there prior to or during our project. The site developers have been coordinating efforts with our contracted road crews out there. There's been some times where they can't get in. In the meantime, again, the home builder has submitted 4 home plans that have been reviewed and approved within the last, I'm going to say, week or 2, I believe. So those should be going through or have just received final approval from county. So we're on pace to get some foundations in the ground soon.
Great.
So.
All right. Anyone from the applicant who wishes to speak? If you would come to the podium and please state your name and address for the record, and then have at it.
Just let me know if you want me to change slides.
Yeah, we'll do. Hi, I'm Josh Allen. I'm with Watermark Homes, address 311 West Chestnut, all the way in Oxford, so a little ways away from here. Our main office is over in Mason, Cocksmith Road, and as far as a little bit of the backstory, Justin Dole Homes, JDH has been around for the past over a decade, 11 years, building luxury custom homes, built quite a few within this area. Watermark Homes, just to give you the vision of this development and why it works for us, is here to meet a price point that's more attainable. Our typical home that we built for JDH is well over $1 million. So we saw the market and saw that this would be a great opportunity to jump in. This being one of our developments. We have another one in Lebanon that's about half sold out already at this point, and another in Westchester that will be developed and starting in January of 2022. So meeting with the developer here, great relationship. Sycamore Township has been a pleasure to work with. You guys processed those permits in 9 days, I think, which is fantastic. Now everything is getting sent to the county. My goal is to get these dug by mid-December and start about weekly per home. That's the client name, but lot 1 is pre-sold with a client, and then 3, 4, and 5 are spec homes that we'll be having. Main goal for, we have house plans, but the difference of the footage that we're gaining does give us a lot, especially with a front-loaded garage. You wouldn't think it makes a big difference aesthetically, but it does. Opening that up, essentially the side yard is already in its current form, kind of null area. There's not much you can do with it. So gaining that extra square footage and width, honestly, is going to raise these property values. So those options, and I mentioned last time your question with getting started. Like I said, December, signage was put on each home site today, so we have all that in place too. So our goal as a builder, we don't make any type of profit if we're not building. So our goal is to get started as soon as possible. So,
any questions for Mr. Allen from anybody? I guess I did have just one. So setback reduction for the lots where it's being reduced, we're basically looking at 10 feet between houses potentially if you go to the edge, rather than 16. So one of the lots, though, I guess that would be 13 feet potentially between 5 and 6.
Between 5 and 6, yes,
Yeah,
correct.
so-
Yeah, and to that point, not every one of our plans maxes out that width, so there could be some variance between a home being 40 feet, so that could still remain if the client chooses to have a home of that size.
Great.
And that's typical in most subdivisions.
Right.
There's variances.
Yeah. And I'm happy to hear you've got one pre-sold already. I've been contacted by several people who wanted to know who the builder
Wonderful.
was to talk about that. So
Anybody has questions, please feel free to reach out. We've started our pre-sale campaign, and we're really excited for this community.
Great. So are we.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, Josh, everybody in the neighborhood is excited about it.
Thank you.
Very excited.
yeah, it means a lot to our company. This is one of our first. We started Watermark in 2021, and we're really excited about this project.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else who wished to speak from on behalf of the developer, first of all, or from the public as to this? All right. Anybody have any other questions for anyone about it then? Very good. Then it is 6:44 p.m. and we will conclude this public hearing. Our regular meeting of the Board of Trustees starts in about 15 minutes at 7 p.m. Thank you.